right, Byron McFarland now for 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. My name is Byron McFarland. I am the Register of Wills for Howard County, and I'm here to express my strong support for this bill. I want to thank Chair Atterbury for her leadership and our delegation for choosing to introduce this critically needed reform. The debate over the future of the orphans courts is not new. It's been debated by commissions and committees in Maryland for over 150 years. There is an historical broad consensus that the limited duties of these courts should be transferred to the circuit courts. As Delegate Atterbury said, this has already been done in Harford and Montgomery counties, and now Howard County has said we want to follow suit. Our current system is frankly inefficient because it's part-time and relies on agreement among 3 judges. It's unreliable because its decisions are appealed more than any of Maryland's lay orphans courts except one, and inequitable because it prolongs closure, holds hearings on matters that should be ruled on based on pleadings, and never refers cases to mediation. This bill would create a more efficient, more reliable, and more equitable process for grieving families by providing them with a fully vetted, professionalized court they can rely on. In its 1996 final report, the Commission on the Future of Maryland Courts summed up the rationale for this reform as follows, quote, "The undeniable fact is that it does not take a body of 3 persons to make the kind of decisions that orphans court judges make. The routine decisions which account for 80 to 90% of the total number of decisions can just as easily be made by a properly trained official serving in the circuit court. The more serious decisions involving the resolution of contested cases and the application of arcane law ought to be made by judges and juries who make those kinds of decisions in other cases and who, for the most part, end up making them in probate cases as well. In closing, the state judiciary's motto is efficient, fair, effective justice for all. Unfortunately, our current system fails to live up to that promise. This bill will fix that. I'd like to just add in my written testimony, I have included substantial data and research on this issue, including caseloads and some of the matters from some of these commissions and task forces that have studied this in the past. Thank you, and I urge a favorable report.